So here is a quick tip on 4 ways that you can overcome the fear of flying. First, acknowledge your fears, but don't feed it. Don't feed it by just building thoughts, in your head. Acknowledge that yes, you're afraid, but do not nurse those negative thoughts. Just connect with your inner man, whatever that is, at that point in time, and then gradually shift your focus to pleasant things. Like look outside the window and just look outside the window and imagine how beautiful the sky is. Do not feed the negative thoughts, because that is what would actually increase your fear. It doesn't matter, you're already flying up there, you can't help the situation. So instead of putting yourself through long hours of torture, just shift your focus to more pleasant thoughts. Imagine times in your life where you felt happy, where you felt pleasant, things that make you happy, and just stay there. It is a beautiful place to be in. So number 2, avoid drinking excessively before you fly. I know how most people say, oh, I want to drink, so by the time I get on board, it will knock me out, I will sleep, or I want to drink, so I won't be afraid. My God. Now imagine getting intoxicated. Normally when you're intoxicated, you're losing control. You feel like you're flying. So imagine being on a plane and you're intoxicated. So it's twice the effect. You're already intoxicated and then you're flying. Come on now. It would be the most uncomfortable situation. So you might think, okay, I want to drink, so I would not sleep. And then you drink and realize that you're not able to sleep. Yes, it can have that effect on you. So do not drink excessively when you're flying, even if you think it's going to make you feel better. Now, another way that you can overcome your fear of flying is, let's say you bring your own entertainment, on board the airplane. Like, let's say you have a favorite TV show that you've always wanted to watch and then you never got a chance to. Then you are flying. Just download it on your device, whatever it is, and then take it on board. Like you have most flights that would probably, if it's a long haul flight, it would come with its own entertainment. But even if it does, you might just want to bring something that would keep you excited. If there's a movie you've always wanted to watch, you're excited to watch. If it's a book you've always wanted to read, it is a distraction. And trust me, it does make the journey feel shorter. So bring your own entertainment on board and you won't have to worry about the long journey. Next thing you want to do is that you want to interact with the people around you, your seatmates, or maybe someone like 2 seats away from you. It does help. Some people talking up to someone next to you, especially if it's a pleasant seat partner. I've traveled and then I've had ridiculous seat partners. I've also met really, really amazing people on a flight, just because, I started out, I maybe encourage a conversation or started out a conversation. So interact with your seatmates, people around you. You would realize that it would just take your mind off the whole fear that you actually feel at that point in time, because it's like, okay, this is another human being. Okay, they are here. You feel some kind of safety, like, okay, we're in this together. So speak to someone around you. It would just make it a lot better. Now, I hope that these 4 tips would guide you when next you're taking your flight. You don't have to be afraid. I've flown many times. And yes, do I nurse fears? I don't like it when we go through turbulence. Those things don't make me feel good. But what I do is that, like I always say, I always shift my focus to something else. I think of more pleasant things. Yes, the negative thoughts would come. I acknowledge them, but I just allow them go just as they came. So you too can do the same. So thank you very much for staying with me. My name is Ototom. Subscribe to my channel and stay in touch if you want to see more of me. So have a good day. Bye.